you want to send a survey and gather feedback from clients and customers. If so, there are two things you need to know. First, the most important part is choosing the right questions to ask. Second, define a plan based on how you will use the results and how you will evaluate. Let's start with the survey. If you have a survey like this, you need to create a list of assumptions you have and identify the ones that are highly risky or critical to uncover at this point for your business or product. These will become the key areas you want to explore. So turn those assumptions into questions and ask the user to make choices. For example, if you want to know whether they'd like access to a new feature or service, the answer will likely be yes. Instead, ask questions that force them to choose between options, so you can not only see what's important but also understand its relative importance compared to other things. After all, nothing is free and you can't do it all. Then decide if the survey should be traditional or collaborative to evaluate how group dynamics influence individual decisions. If you want to make it a group survey, enable cursors and change each step to be open to all participants. You can even set a due date to ensure participation ends by a certain day. Next, move to the evaluation phase. Start by evaluating whether you've received enough responses. Aim for at least 5 responses from each user group, though this is a general guideline. You'll need to assess how many participants you truly need. Once you've gathered responses, write down the key pain points and problems that were mentioned frequently or seem important. If more than one person mentioned the same issue, note how many did, just like this. Now, add each answer to a sticky note and group similar sticky notes into clusters or groups. Each group should have a name to help you visualize the main topics and concerns. Basically, you can add the top 4 topics in one of these colors. Write down your observations. Based on this evaluation, create a list of major concerns users have mentioned and get back to them. You can just write those concerns here. Create a list of those concerns and include a link to a document with everyone's email, so you can respond to them directly. Finally, write your final notes. In this section, describe your observations, how you plan to use the findings, what will remain under observation, what will be improved, the timeline for those improvements, and which assumptions were confirmed or remain as open questions. Also mention anything else related to next steps. Follow us for more tips.